So for this demonstration, we are going to learn how to create Azure Load Balancer. To create Azure Load Balancer, the first thing which you have to do is to come to More Service section, click on the More Services and search for Load Balancer. Now clicking on the load balancer will list all the load balancers which has already been created. If you wish to create a new one, click on the add. Now clicking on this add tab will open the create load balancer pane for you. There it will ask you to specify the name of that load balancer. Let's give it a name. Under the type section, it has mentioned whether you want to create a public facing load balancer or internal load balancer. Now the difference between public facing and internal is that a public facing load balancer will be exposed to the public. That means people will be accessing just like a web server. On the internal load balancer front, it could be used to front end the app tier, wherein the app tier will only be exposed to the web server, and then you can have multiple instances of the app tier handled with the help of this internal load balancer. Now because we have selected the public load balancer, it does warrant us to provide a public IP. If you already have one, you can go ahead and choose that. If not, please go ahead and create a new public IP. Now that public IP which we are going to create, it could be dynamic or we can even make it static. In the sense of static, it will be reserved for us, so we can even use it in our future endeavors. Now on the other sections, it will ask us to choose a proper resource group. If you already have one, you can go ahead and select that. Because we don't have any, we're going to go and create a resource group called demo lbrg. Let's go ahead and click on create. Clicking on the create will start the validation process, and it's going to take 1 minute to bring this up under our load balancer tab. Once the deployment is successful, you can come and refresh this tab and you can see the newly created load balancer appearing here. Now to see the settings of that load balancer, click on that. Clicking on that will take you to the overview and the setting pane. Under the setting, you can come and look for various options. There is a program which you can create which goes with the name of Health Probes. Now Health Probe program will keep an eye on all the instances which is being added to this load balancer, and if those instances are not performing well or not accessible, will automatically be removed from this load balancer. So during today's demonstration, we have learned how to create a load balancer. To add the backend pools to this load balancer, go ahead and come to the backend pool and keep adding the virtual machine or the app services which you have created.